Hey. How y'all doing today, everybody? Welcome to Skoog stream. Hope y'all doing all right, doing okay, doing the way you ought to be. Also, while I remember it, fucking hell, that looks like a Viking ship, man. Like an old school, like not old school. That's too old for it to be called old school. But you know what I'm saying? It looks like a cave painting of a Viking ship. We gotta explore again, I think. Not today though. Hopefully today it's alright that we don't do any RP. Honestly, we have been RPing every stream for a long ass time. Right? And I kinda wanna do something else. Right? I'm not feeling like RPing today. So here we are. How y'all doing? Also, here's the game. We're in the game. Oh, we're not in the game. We're technically in the other thing. What's it called? Unity. Let's see though. Can we make this shit exit? Can I? I go here. Nope. Not it. Hold up. It's not shift space? Oh, that is. Let's see if we go. Wo ist mein car? Wo ist mein car? Wait, where is actually the car? Jericho. What? There it is. Sorry. Then we just go next exit. On that. There we go. Let's see what happens. All right. Yeah. How are you all doing, everybody? Oh, I got it. Bigger. I'll get some better music for us. Nice, calmer music. Hold up. That's pretty good. Space music. Am I right? Ah. But no. How are you all doing? It's quite a far ways off into the distance. Yeah, well, take the exit. There we go. Wait, why are you going to the wrong exit? Hold up. What are you doing? What are you doing, car? You're doing poorly. Oh yeah, you decided to take the wrong exit. I suppose that's all right. Wait, you didn't even take the exit. You just connected back onto the fucking thing. The stars? Nah. So the stars are actually, they're just a picture, right? Yeah, the stars are just a skybox, like a picture. And it's actually from Skybox Generator. Not like an AI thing, but like it's actually kind of interesting. But it's a soft. I think it was. I don't even remember what fucking software I used. If it was like a Skybox Generator thing, or if it was just an online thing. I think it was an online thing, and you could set the color of the sun and like the intensity of the stars and everything. It's currently just a space holder. That's placeholder, right? Space holder is funnier though, honestly. But it's currently a space holder. But I do kind of like it. You don't remember stars? Maybe I just didn't zoom in enough for you to see them. They are kind of faint. But yeah, I'm actually planning to make a tool myself to make my own skyboxes, right? So that we can have original star systems every time. Right. Hey, won't I? But yeah, here we are, floating around the universe. We're not really floating. We are about to run out of gas, though. I could probably fix that. Let's actually get to the. Let's actually get to the gas station. Let's see. All systems are nominal, nominal. Batteries nominal, oxygen nominal, climate nominal, gravity on. All right. Inertia's off. Perfect. Wait, where am I? Where's my gas station? Did I go too fast? Did I go too far? Wait, I lost it. I gotta search for it. And the gas station is down here. Oh, I could have just looked a little further down, but there it is. I got to show off the fucking navigation system. What sort of text old? Yeah. Let's go refill. Look at that. What sort of text is missing, man? All right, full up on fuel. Let me show y'all what I've been working on before we get to doing what I was planning to do today. I was thinking we could make some music because I really need a few radio shows and shit. So let's go to not the diner. Yeah, this one. We could follow the road, but that's kind of for suckers. I flipped that switch because it turns off our inertia dampener, so I can technically. I'm not touching the keyboard right now. It's quite nice. Mm. What's that floating there? Oh, that's my old car, I think. Is it? Or is that just a star? Yeah, my old car shouldn't be a. Mm. So, everybody, welcome to the new garage. Why is the door open? The door should not be open. Oh, well. Welcome to our space garage, now with textures. Huh, weird. Oh, turn it off, get out, boom. Check this out. Look at our garage, everybody. It's got lights and everything. And we got this system, boom. Now the car's locked. You can lower it. And now we can actually work on the car. Open the doors. All right. But if y'all think that's it, it's not even close. It's not even close. But I gotta think of a system to be able to raise the player off the floor here so we can actually look into the engine. But currently I got this little trick. It's just, whatever it is. But here's a little engine. And now all the parts have gravity. And little ghosts, so you know where you're putting shit. I've been trying to kind of iron out the details of like the whole building system so that it actually feels like a game. And so far so good, I think. There's a little poppy here and there, but it's not the waste. Oh, cool. I was lucky. So okay, this one needs a little work. And then we take cooling. Okay, snap. There we go. Look at it. It's a game, chat. It's a fucking game. Can I put it back together, though? That's the big question. Let's get that. Let's move it down. That angle's gonna have to do. Please be kind. Please be kind. Okay, this one is usually a dick. It doesn't really want to get in there because it's a little too big. But we can make it work, I think. Okay, I got to do something about this one. This one doesn't really want to work. But that's a known bug. I can fix that. I can fix that. This is our radiator looking thing. Let's see, can I get that in at least? No, there's a little bit. So, like I said, it is a work in progress. But come the fuck on. Where is it? I gotta just jam it in there. Nope, doesn't work. So, let's see what we can do about putting this in the wrong way. No. Okay. I'll fix it. Anyways, next on my agenda with this system is to make all that work, of course. Most of it works, but some of the parts are a little, not great. But now, let's see. Ooh, we're flying. Yeah. Look, our engine sucks now. Because a lot of these fault things should really light up, but they don't yet. But currently, there's no engine. So it doesn't really work. All it's got is fuel. Everything's wrong. Everything's off. A battery is gaining somehow, though, even though there's no battery in it. And it's not actually gaining, but it says it is. Yeah, I think that might be the problem. I'm not gonna tell no tales out of church or nothing, but I think it might be the problem. Do y'all think I need more engine parts though, or is it alright to have it somewhat simplified with like 5 parts? What do y'all think? Because so far, the car has how much? Like 23 different parts, I think. That's the car, like, total. Okay, you can stay. All right. Check this out. It's got gravity. Okay. It's got a weird gravity, but that's all right. No gravity. That's gone forever now. There's no way to catch up to that without the car. And the car is in pieces, so that's not happening. Can't get in, though. Let's see. Can't technically stand there, but it's not really tall enough. But yeah, this is our garage. This is what I've been working on lately. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with like the wiring and everything else. You know, I don't care too much about that. Yeah. Here's our interior for the shop. What do y'all think? This is an airlock. I'm gonna make it work eventually. Currently, it doesn't, but it's because I haven't done it. There's also no light in here yet, but that allows you to see the beautiful light coming in through the windows, which is nice. And then we can pretend to go up the elevator. Boom. And here we got ourselves a little, whatchamacallit. Oh, that's not solid. Never mind. But yeah, this is like a boardroom, or what would you call this? It's like a meeting room. All right, we got a whiteboard. Pretty much the only thing, but a couple different chairs. It's too dark to really see, but there's chairs here. Just trust me on it. Up here, we got my attempt at making a couch. How good is that? And of course, the major office. There's some minor offices around the place, but this is the major one. What did I write there? Let hope that's not something bad. Oh yeah. Remember money. That's it. Yeah. This is what we got so far in the new office. I don't know if I've shown off on stream yet. Like I did show off the autopilot and everything, right? But so far, what do y'all think, chat? Is it y'all excited? Yeah, it could be a fun game, I think. It's gonna be a little janky, but that's just because I'm making it. Get off. Come on. I cannot remove the seats. They're stuck. But that can also be fixed. Boom. And remember, this is just one car. I have like 10 more that I've planned. It's a lot of fucking work, but it is kind of fun. Let's see. Let's restart it. Boom. So that's about the amount of metal parts the motor has no. So sounds over. I misunderstood that. But yeah. So the next thing I have to do to make this car system kind of work, right, is of course make all the connections and everything be more smooth. and not, you know, steadier physics is kind of what I'm going for. But next after that is sound. And sound is going to be hell. Because there is currently no sound in the game. That means I got to make a whole fucking system for sound, right? And then I also have two more systems that rely upon sound. One being the radio and like the cassette deck, and the other being the comms, like the CB radio. Nah, I was never in game yet. Old. I'm working on it though, but it is it's currently just in Blender. Let's see. I can show off that a little bit if y'all want. Let me see here. If I turn this off, then we enter Blender. Blender. Let's see. So this is the Trans Am I'm making. I'm excited to get this one in the game. I'm currently making all the screens and everything. Hold up. Am I actually done with this? Can I start painting it? I think I might. Yeah. This one's ready. Well, technically, old nothing is working on that one, so it's not wrong. Also, there's something I gotta fix here. Where? Oh, wrong side. Did I simplify this? Or is it still fucky? It is still fucky. Bet you I can do this though. If I just go here. Merge. At center. Pull it like that. This is not what I was supposed to be doing right now. I just saw a problem and I wanted to fix it. What did I do? Okay, I did that. Boop. What? Oh yeah, this is in the middle. I thought it was the middle of the car for some reason. Boom. Fixed. Not perfect. There's a lot of ugh. I don't need that. Fix that. But I do want that little bummer. Anyways, this is the Trans Am. Working on it. Not done yet, but getting there. I like the engines. The engines are cool on this one, I think. Different design. It's going to make it hard to turn, but I think it's kind of cool. Let's see what else we got. This is the one you're talking about. Here, the engines are so much cooler. Like utility engines, you know? And it's got the tow hook on it. This one's going to be fun to fuck around with. It's got these 3 levers for controlling the fucking thing. Man, I'm good at words today. This one has a very interesting cluster of information. Right, I've never seen this before. Yeah, no. I built it. It's here. I actually made it after plan drawings for the original car. This one's gonna be cool, but it's gonna be so fucking slow on purpose. This needs to be slow. So this is gonna be like a free car that you get, right? It's never gonna be. You don't have to pay for this one. You never have to build it. This one just fucking works, and it's there so you can build all the other cars. You know. And then what else we got? We got we got the bus. The bus is gonna be fun too. I figure I want to make like some bus driving missions, right? I want so building cars is going to be one kind of job you can do, like a set of missions, right? But driving a bus is going to be one of them. And I feel like every car needs its own kind of unique purpose, you know. This is where the engine lives. Let's see. And then we of course got the funny car, the Uranus Hertz, which is the ugliest little piece of shit you've ever seen. Made after the Reliant Robin. I kind of like it. It's weird. It looks like a shoe, but it is. It's got something to it. Let's see what else do I have. I think I may have oversold it a little bit when I said I had 10 of them. There's the Morrison van. Backward seats, cause cool. This was before I realized how doors work. So the doors are built out, but that's all right. I can fix that. We can fix that in post. Let's see. Extra storage. So this is gonna be like the hauler. Like you find some parts somewhere, you bring this car, and you pick them up. Like 'cause this can hold a lot of stuff. You know. What else do we got? This was my first one. The first attempt at making a car. This is horrible, but it taught me a lot. And I still think it's going to be a fun car in the end. Dream, dream, sweet dream. Boom, boom, boom. Exactly, old. Exactly. And this one has a built-in radio and shit. I forgot about that. I can make that better. Let's see, what's next? Car garage, traffic lights. Car, the thing. This is the thing, isn't it? I thought this was the thing. Was that all my cars? No, that's the thing. That's the Uranus Hertz. But where is Trans Am? Huh? Maybe I only made like 4 maybe. No, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on 7 with the car that's actually working currently. 7 cars is not bad. Eh? 7 cars is not horrible. Why the hell did that change to 100? Hold up. Gotta fix this. Sub count, browse, total subscriber. That's it. Why isn't it? Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. I got this. It's not 499. Oh, that's a YouTube. Oh yeah, we're 1 subscriber on YouTube away from having 500. By the way, if y'all want to help out, that'd be fun. If we ever reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we can actually monetize some shit. And that's fun. It's more fun for me than y'all to monetize, but you know. At least these advertisements and shit ain't that useless if you actually get paid for it. Total subscriber count. That's it. It says 100. It's supposed to say 50. 50. There it is. Better? Is better indeed. Hey, Barely, how you doing? Don't look, don't look at my Uranus Hertz. It's not finished. Oh, it's not on screen either. Well, that didn't make any sense. I'll take it. I'll remove it again. Let's see. But yeah, it's no RP today. I hope that's all right. But you know what we do got? It's time to make some ideas. Hell yeah, Barely. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. And gimme 30 seconds. Oh, actually, can I do this now? Let's see. Can y'all try writing something in chat? Or I can just do this too. Sorry, that's a lot of spam. But alright. I think that's fine for like working with actual stuff and not just RP. What do you think? Coffee and nuts. What's for breakfast? Coffee and nuts. But yeah, my goal today is to make some music because, well, we need music for the game. We need. My goal is to have a shit ton of radio stations, you know? And that's what I'm working on. But we also need some like basic music, like just ambient music. Does that make sense? We need some space slide guitar. Also, nuts. They are not salted. All right. I can. Come on. What the fuck's the point with nuts if there's no salt on them? Nuts are just a vessel for salt. Hell yeah, barely. I'm glad to hear that. I'm sorry, I'm salting my nuts. But yeah, there's a lot of cool shit out there, barely. Hopefully we get to explore the other direction too. Mm. Sorry, I'm really into these nuts. They're bad, but energy. Mm. All right. So, let me tell you about the radio. Currently, I have this one plan for a radio show. And I kind of want it to be a call in radio show. Right? You know, one of them morning radio call in kind of situations. And I was wondering if any of y'all would be interested in helping me with that. Like, let's say we set up like a session, right? Where we just sit here. And I open up for like joining the voice chat in the Discord. Right? Do you think it'd be fun to be part of a game like that? Or is it more fun to just wait until the game comes out and then play it? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody remembers like the talk show radio from GTA, right? I think it'd be fun if we made that kind of real, you know? We can bring in some RPers and such too, but do y'all think any of y'all would be interested in it? Ooh, I'm getting down to the salt now. These nuts are getting good. All right, that's my breakfast. So, gotta get it in. All right. Because we got plenty of music, right? We got a lot of music already. Like, for example, one of the radio stations is just going to be like the Frank Pimp music, you know? Imagine riding around space listening to Tsunami Punani. Also, barely. Fun fact: one of the characters in my game is actually going to be named Bear Lee. His real name is going to be Bjorn Lee, but it's going to be known as Bear Lee. Fun fact. It just makes sense in Norwegian. That's why Bear Lee. So, another character in the game is going to be Oddly, right? And he's going to be like the businessman of the universe, right? Just the big businessman. Every business is kind of named after him. That's Oddly. So, for example, oddly shaped tubes, oddly strong glass, oddly good food, right? It's going to be a running theme, right? But Oddly has another brother who's the kind guy. He's the nice man, and that's Barely. So far, it's shaping up that like the villains in the game, or villains, or villain and the good guy, going to be based on like Norwegian fishing money. It's a running scheme. It's a joke. It's all right. Hmm. Why did that change? Why does it say 100 now? It's supposed to say 50. Our goal is 50, not 100. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there's also several RPers I can reach out to that might be interested in doing something like that. So don't worry about it. It's just an offer. Yeah, I don't think it's updating properly. I gotta look into it. Honestly, there's a lot of bullshit with moving to OBS, but there's a lot of positives too. That'd be cool, old. That would be cool. I'm trying to think of what is fucking space music, right? What is space music? Like, could that be cool? Or is it more like a floaty thing? Wait, I can do this too. I don't know if it helps a lot, but here I am. Well, there's my guitar. Can y'all hear it already? What last bit? Let's see, what is that? Bow, 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 bow. Not do this, not do that. All right. Also, I made my own slide yesterday. I cut off some glass and it fits my finger well. I like it. But yeah. Let's try playing this. Let's see. Okay, name that song. Let's see. Yes. Something like that. Nah, it's I'm so lonesome. It's let's try this instead. Oh, I see that lantern down low burning and on. And oh, I feel like crying. I swear tonight I'll cry no more. And how many times have I prayed that I would get lost all the way. Has his wallet fit? For not a year later, he's got you lying on your back. You should have closed your windows and got another dog. You should have chained up all the doors and switched up all the locks. Thinking how many times have I prayed? The angels must meet me on the way. Even the feathers of angels tucked beneath your head. The regulator swinging pendulum. Dream of the feathers of angels tucked beneath your head. The regulator swinging pendulum. Come with me and walk the longest mile. Come with me and walk the longest mile. I don't know if it sounds all right, but I hope it do. Can I do that? E. Yeah. Some whippoorwill, he sounds too blue to cry. The midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome by I can figure that out. Midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome. I can try that. Did you ever see a robin when time goes crawling by? The moon just went behind the to hide his face and cry. The silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. Like me, he's lost the way to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. That's a song. You could probably do it better down here. Let's try that. Well, hear the lonesome whipper. He sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is a winding. I'm so lonesome I could. Still learning. I figured out yesterday though that you can technically play pretty much everything. Just gotta figure it out. So yeah, what's a good example of that? What is a good example of that? Anybody able to think of a song? That's better. Gotta be able to think of something though. I gotta be able to make like a theme tune. What's a good melody? How you doing today, Paige? What is the melody to that again? It's close. I can do that better. Let's see. I just don't remember the melody perfectly, so it's. Nah, that's not. It's not too far off. It's a melody there. I'm sure of it. That coffee is not even warm. I just feel like in a space game, it needs something like this. I feel like in space there's no rhythm. You know? It's all just floating. It's too happy. We need sad. Or loans. Like we need I'm in space. There ain't nothing here. Welcome to space, there's nothing. Go on. Oh, that's the name of the tune. Welcome to space, go home, it's cold. Could be just that simple. Can't hold me, I'm too slippery. Do no sleeping, I get lonely. You can't touch me, well if you want to. I got poison, I just might bite you. Circle on sunlight, shine like diamonds on a dark night. There ain't no mercy, all in my smile. Only things in sweet guy. Future heat don't try to find me. The skin I've been through dies behind me. Solid hollow, wrapped in hatred. Trouble that I'm wasting. You can slip in, try to find me. Hold your breath in, flatten out. It make no difference, it's all to my thinking. I'll be here when you start stinking. music. Music. Wait. That could be it. That I've written that myself too, so that's legal. Hold on. Hell yeah, bitch. That could be something. The reason I do this is because it's tough on the hand somehow. But I think that's the melody. We just played it, Pace. be something. How y'all doing that? Coffee. I think that melody is called Shenandoah. Is that the name of the river? Another thing we could do. Hello. That almost got that straight on. Anyways, here, if I do black ink track in, let's try. This is only going to make sense if you're watching it on Twitch. Keep that in mind. D sharp. That's S sharp. That's not even a. That's a programming language. Minor. Minor? That's not what I want. I want major. Or open, hopefully. But soul, Jimi Hendrix, blues style. Let's see what we got. Hold up. I kind of like that. Kind of like that. Maybe that's how we gotta make it. How did that sound on y'all's end, though? Just loud and obnoxious? Tell me. Is there any entertainment value in what I'm doing right now, or should I go to bed? Let me know. I'm in a pretty good mood, but hey, I can see myself on the front page. I search for backing track and I see my. That's not great. But, you know. What's this? A deep ballad? What do we got? What do we got? What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? Hold up. Is this AI? Nope. That's not it. That's a D, by the way. This is mine. Can I do anything about that? Hold up. This is like like a slow Aerosmith song. There's some Steven Tyler shit up in here. Retro futuristic funk jam. What do we got? What am I gonna get? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Why do I like this? Do I want to do that? Nah. It's lying. It's lying. It's in D and not D sharp. Or E flat, depending on what you want. What is this? You could have done better. Come on. Ooh. What? think we got some good melodies. Okay, it goes round and around, but you get the point. You can fucking make melodies with this thing, can't you? What do y'all think, though? Does any of that sound alright? Personally, I quite liked it. D sharp major, come on. What do we got here? The first comment on this video is, look at this photograph. So I'm expecting it to sound like Nickelback. Let's see. This is very so to me this just sounds like Taylor Swift. Like this is what Taylor Swift sounds like to me. The lyrics are the same. The musical content is the same. Look at this photograph. Which ironically isn't Taylor Swift, but it could have been. I bet you Taylor Swift could do a cover of that of any Nickelback song really, and people would just buy it. Like, nah, I can't. Trying to be that's so hot that I melted and fell back to the ground. And I'm trying to You know the song I was going for. Yeah. Now, I'd say we've warmed up a bit. So that can be. Yeah, I don't know. Because technically, Say a letter. Any letter. Say a letter. Any letter. If I just go. Basically, all I need is a drum. Then I can play what I want. Oh, that could be cool too. Let's see, what do we got here? I could do this. Let's just try recording something. First gotta do this. Go over here. Go stream. Don't laugh at Cacos. That's just their name. You're not allowed to laugh at it. Technically, if I record something now, let's see. Wait, why y'all hearing it? Y'all shouldn't be hearing that. Okay, good. Let's say I do put it down here. Save. Let's see what this is. All right, all right. realized yesterday there's it's like a huge like bump in the back of my guitar. It's every time I hit my chair, you can kind of see it. Like it's not huge. When I say huge bump, hey Jaden, how you doing? Feeling all right? Trying to make some music. Thank you, Jaden. I'm not much of a game reviewer, but I'm trying to make music for my game right now. Let's do this with timing. So I can do about wow. I'm making a space game. Tell me about your Duck Hunter game though, Jaden. See while I do this. Y'all can't hear the click. That's nice. Because I don't like the click, but it's there. You need it. All right. Cool. Let's see what that turned into. That should be it. Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
Why do I like that so much? I think that's enough guitar. I think just having the imagine you go through space. Imagine you're going through space. And then all of a sudden this starts playing, right? With a little light, a little subtle. Man, this sounds exactly the same on the recording as it does in real life. That's incredible. This guitar is fucking special. I likes it. Now give me just a moment. Get my fucking face off of here. Who wants to see that? Boy, oh boy. Oh boy. It's kind of the problem with music, though. Either you feel it or you don't. Right?
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. You know what I am feeling? Check this out. Raikuda, not to be mixed up with dry Cuda, which this is discussing. But listen to this. This is kind of what I'm trying to go for. Like, this feels like space to me, you know? Let's go back to the game. Doesn't this like, this feels like the right feeling, you know? This is what my game feels like. In my mind, of course. Right? Right? You just work in a garage in space. Wait. You don't hear the music barely? Wait. Do y'all not hear the music on Twitch? On Twitch, you're supposed to hear it, but nowhere else. Did I fuck something up? I mean, it looks like y'all should be able to hear it. Wait, what? Why is that weird? Wait, I gotta investigate. Hold up. Hold up just a second. Wait, do you hear the music now? Should be there. Ah. Now we're making music. It's the hip hop remix. What you gonna do? What you gonna wanna say when I bust a rap in an old school way? This is what insanity sounds like. Fucking hell, I love this. That stuff is some of the most fun I can ever have. I fucking love doing that shit. It's it's never good, but it's fun. Oh, and y'all don't see. Yeah, y'all see. Okay, let's get better space music. I can do better. This is the theme from Alamo Bay. Let's see how it looks with the game, how it feels. Ooh, space dust. This feels like space. No, we can do better space. Hold up. Nope. Too much rhythm. Nope. This might be it. What the fuck was that? Oh, traffic light. Is this too much space? This might be too much space. Wait. I don't hate it anymore. This is fucking space. Welcome to the diner. This is the next thing I'm doing after the garage. It's got the world's longest sausage. Sausage? Bye bye, dino. Let's head to. What is that? Actually, let's see what the. I'm gonna engage the autopilot and let's see where it takes us. Okay, we're currently on autopilot. We should be going towards the road. No guarantees. We are still moving, so that's a good sign. Wait. Why are we running out of power? Hold up. Oh, yeah, there's the road. Let's see if we connect onto it flawlessly. All right? We're expecting a flawless connection onto the road here. Flawless. Have I said flawless enough? This is going to be flawless, chat. No flaws. Oh. Oh. So far, no flaw. Now we're good. And now we're on the highway. What is this? Oh, that's kind of space. Hold up. Are we in space? If you are wondering what game we are playing, it's not a game. Yet. It's getting there, though. So far, it's basically like a space car simulator, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But so the idea was that there was going to be no UI in the game, right? That was where it started. Was that I wanted to make a game where there's no UI and everything you see around you is what tells you what's going on, right? And I want everything to be uh clickable. Is that a word? That's not what I meant to say, but like everything is interactable, right? That's the idea. And everything is, imagine space, but it was invented in the 70s, right? Imagine space, but it was invented in 70s America. That's what I'm going for. And I mean, to me, this place looks like a desert. It's hard to explain, right? That's just the way I see it. But, hmm. Welcome to the Arizona of space. Just roads just that take you where you need to go, but it takes fucking forever. Like, for example, you can drive on this highway, I think it's 20 minutes to do a full loop. But the game is basically just a space simulator, but with a what if twist, you know? It's not just space, it's not realistic, it's fun. It's think not Star Wars, right? Think not Star Trek, not nothing like that. Think Cowboy Bebop, you know? And the game is going to be mostly involving the cars, right? Everything from building the cars to maintaining the cars, right? Good example of that is if I do this, all right, pull off, let it settle. Welcome to the middle of nowhere. Is where we reside. Um, but I can do this. Boom. Head outside. Where are we? First of all, are we close to nothing? All right. Wait, there's the car. But everything is attachable. Everything is detachable. All right. I said grab. Are you stuck? You are stuck. All right. Yeah. All the parts are attachable, detachable, whatever you want. You can do it. All right. These are a little finicky because I made their hitboxes a little high, but I can fix that. And now the car is gone. All right. Turn it back on. Close the door. And we are on our way. Um, it's gonna be relaxing up until I add a up until I add a way for you to fuck your car up. You know, let's say I add, if you hit an asteroid, all of a sudden the airlock doesn't work anymore, right? And that means all the oxygen and everything is just gonna run out. Like, let's say I open a door, right? See the oxygen drop in, and then the oxygen lamp goes on. There's another lamp tells you that the airlock's open, right? Then you fix it. Oh, also check the temperature. Right now that the door is open, -39. Right? I close it, and this starts going up. Right? Oxygen starts going up. Fuel starts going down because it's draining the batteries, and the batteries are being powered by a fucking generator. Right? Oh, it's still too cold in here. Let's turn that up a bit. Boom, we going high. We set the temperature up. And we tell it to, yeah, recycle is good. And now, it's getting nice and toasty in here. Right? But that, of course, drains more battery. You see the battery says negative now? That's because we're draining a lot of battery. You'd be surprised, barely. Space is not as cold as you think. I think the confusion comes from a lot of talking about space. They use Kelvin. You can turn it off too, and it will slowly drop. I have no idea how hard that was to make work. Keep it a nice toasty 19. Next, I'm working on this radio. Hard to see down there, but it is down there. Listen. Now that we turned no, we're still positive. We can have one light on. And of course, I made this screen so that it has different modes, right? I think I'm gonna remake this screen, but so far so good. Shows date and time and general knowledge, I suppose. Shows the oxygen, the power. Does the oxygen drop? Yes, it does. But now we are running out of fuel, so I can do boom. Yeah, you like it, Philly? Let's see, we can go to the gas station. It's 4,000 kilometers away. Let's go. Turning off inertia dampener so we have a little more top speed. And set and forget. Boom. I'm not touching my keyboard. It's got a look to it, doesn't it, Philly? And it works with this music, I gotta say. I gotta make some music like this just so we have it for the game. It works a little too well. Thank you so much, Philly, and always amazing seeing you. Thank you for coming by. And there we go. Gas station in sight. Turn on inertia dampeners so we have a little bit of control. We are about to run out. We'll make it. I'm trying to be very smooth with my movements here so to not make y'all car sick. And here we are at the gas station. Boom. Fuel. And that's our gas. Boom. On it. Thank you very much, Philly. I appreciate that. Try our best, you know? Let's take it to the garage. Get the right angle, turn off the inertia dampener, and we's on our way. Yeah, you remember the sketches? Oh, look at that. I like that you can just go around space and just see weird shit. Like these asteroids, for example. I didn't put them there. They just arrived there. I put them somewhere entirely different, and the game just decided, nah, they'll scatter those about. It's probably a bug, but I like it. And here, boom. Here we are at the garage. You can park it a little crooked. Nobody cares. We're in space. Crooked is relative in space. And welcome to the mechanic, where you're supposed to build your car. You have all sorts of options, like you can raise it. We can work up here if you have like a huge vehicle. Well, we can go underneath it, yank off some engines and shit. We can lower it all the way down. Let me just go, wait. And we got the whole engine. So that works perfectly. That works a little bit. So you can, of course, build your cars in zero gravity, but I don't recommend it. Because parts will literally just float the fuck off. Let's see. All right. Plug it back in. Which battery is this? The right one. All right. Now, our car works again. And all we have to do is release it from the tractor pad. Check it. Boom. I know the game has it's a slight chance of there being some motion sickness in it, but I'll work on some ways of fixing that. I think motion sickness could probably be solved easily in this game by being the one playing. Right? It's much easier to kind of be alright with being on the move when you are the one making the moves. If that makes any sense. So if you're feeling a little motion sick watching it right now, that will probably pass when you are the one controlling it. All right? I am also thinking about whether I want the game to be first person or third person. So I think for like cockpits and shit, it's hard to make it third person and still immersive, you know? Oh, really? You know, that actually makes a lot of sense, Philly, because I turned off gravity. And when you see a place that should have gravity, it's very easy for your brain to tell you which way is down, right? But in zero gravity, there is no down, and that is very confusing for a poor human brain. This game made me motion sick for a long time, but then I grew used to it, you know? Grew accustomed to it is a better way of saying that. But also, you know how there's cinematic cam? Like in Red Dead Redemption, right? You put on cinematic cam and your horse automatically follows the road. That is a thing I want to make here. Because that's the thing I miss in GTA, right? I wish GTA had a way for you to just kind of follow roads, right? So I made this, the autopilot system, so that I could eventually tie it in with some different camera angles and shit, which means that, like, long travel along the road is gonna get a lot better, right? It's gonna feel better because the camera is gonna be on the outside of the car. You know, imagine like cinematic cam actually works, like different camera angles for where you are, and that's gonna solve a lot of like the traveling stuff. And then I just, I got to make the game fun for people that don't like driving too. And that's the next step, right? But I am trying to make the driving very enjoyable. Like personally, I really like the feel of the spaceship right now. Like it really feels like space to me, controlled space. Also, I'm not touching the keyboard right now. I'm touching the mouse, but the car is driving by itself. Right? And actual roads. That's probably the coolest part. So I made myself a tool, right? I made myself a tool for making roads. And it's the most complicated shit you've ever seen. So this is my world, right? There's all sorts of shit in it, right? Wait, what the fuck is this? What have I made here? Hold up. Is that just... What are you? Wait, is that my UI? I think that's it. Yeah, that's the description. The description text of my crosshair. That's out there somewhere for some reason. But so this is my tool for making roads. You see the white line here? That's the road. And that other white line is also a road. Right? But I had to figure out a system for making roads in zero gravity where there is no up. Right? So it looks very complicated, but what I've done is I made a system that automatically tells the road how to behave. Right? So I can just make a road and now it knows to drive on the right side of the road, and yeah, it basically allows me to make a lot more worlds a lot faster. That'd be hilarious, Philly. I'm trying to add some funny little Easter eggs. You know, my first Easter egg is here. Let's see. Come on, we can go. We can go deeper. Hold up. Oh, that was jarring. Oh, up, up. There we go. This is my first Easter egg. Remember money. That's supposed to be a smiley face, but it's not. It's not the highest fidelity. But you know, this right here is my chair. It's my chair producer. Oh, chair and table actually. So the top of it tells you how high a table should be off the ground, and the bottom part tells you how high a seat should be off the ground. And I'm trying to make all my seats and tables the same height, so that I can make a set of animations and shit. A lot of games do that. For example, I stole the idea from Red M, or Red Dead Redemption. But yeah, tis my space game. Oh, I gotta show off one last thing. That took me way too long to do. Uh, Check this door out. Ah, anomaly. Holy shit. Okay, so already we have barely. Oh well, we have oddly. Oddly is the big bad guy. We have barely the big good guy, and then we have anomaly, who's the mother of both of them. Holy fuck. Oh shit, we just made story for the game. I could do this all day. Oh, so the game has a lot of. I have planned actually a lot of stuff for it. Check this out. I might be able to pull this up. Let's see. I use something called Miro, which is really cool. Holy fuck. Anomaly and normally. Holy fuck, it just keeps on giving. Can I just do my mail, please? Yes. So here's my yeah. So this is a little bit of everything. Sorry, it's very bright. But that's sorry for the flashbang, honestly. But yeah, this is kind of like my roadmap in a way. It's everything I want in the game so far. Can I actually fix this? Background, background, background. I don't think I can fix it. Hold up. Can I? I should be able to. There is a way to do it. I just forgot it. Wait, did I write that? No. Well, it's not organized at all, but most of it is in the game so far, right? So here's the systems that I wanted in the game. This is something I'm waiting to add. Sometimes the van will just break down. You have to look through the yellow pages to find the right number to call. Deadly weapon, Hue magnet. Believed to be trash, but kills anything living with it. So not everything's a good idea. Like this, for example, I've just completely removed. This is a system I'm gonna make, This is how you're gonna say or see how well your character's doing. You know, you pull out a little Game Boy and you look at it and it tells you, oh, I need to eat or something. You know, this is the next part. After I'm done, kind of finalizing the building of the cars, I'm gonna make the tow truck work. That's a tow truck with a magnet on it. If you're wondering what I'm drawing, not the best drawer. Um, yeah. Oh, I've done this now. Autopilot. I've not done the parking assistant, but I can work on that. This is the player controls. All right. That doesn't say OG, that's 0G. Okay, this is silly. Environmental dangers, rust storms, hail Satan. That's the Satan is unrelated. That was just a joke between me and myself, I think. So here's the radio shows I got planned. One of them's going to be ran by Fake Namerson from. That's the name of the show, is Fake Namerson from No Known Address, which is going to be a weird show. But here, this is what I was talking about earlier. So oddly, right, richest in the galaxy, right, owns everything, and is what's that related to every single business owner, right? Exactly, Philly. But yeah, this is Oddly from the Oddly Shaped Tubes Company, because all my cars have oddly shaped tubes on them, and I had to, I, I had to have a reason for it. He also runs a company named Oddly Strong Glass, which, which is just a good excuse for not making breakable glass in the game. Yeah, here it is. The reason glass don't break. It's a nice way of solving it. And here's the mission things I'm kind of planning. Right, some bounty missions. Let's see, what have I written here? Ride to town, scope the bounty out by asking NPCs on CB radio. Shoot or arrest. Bounty can wear a disguise, and NPCs will tell you. Mission will list this as a possibility. Right? White Starliner. Travel to German lab, buy pills, go to diner, sell to truckers. Simple. Yeah. Not everything's planned out yet, but I'm continually adding to it. Like, so this was where it started. The game called Space Smugglers in the 70s outlaw style, like the 1800s, but no horses because they all died to film the last Western movie. That's the working title for the game. All right. There's a little legend to tell you what is what. First person micromanaging, delivering goods / bads, stealing goods, keep your ship running. Right? Ship needs fuel, electricity, air filters, boost. Hull patch. I gotta work on that. Keep your ship running or die from starvation, asphyxiation, too cold, too warm. Player needs food, drink, Jetsons, steak pills, water bot, beer, whiskey, space grass, stardust, coffee, illegal, cigarettes. All right. And this is the smoking thing. I really want a cool smoking system because they're usually useless in games. Also, I don't know if you can tell by this line right here that I sometimes get bored when I'm sitting there writing down ideas and thinking of stuff. So I made a realistically entwined line. That's how I do it. Ship repair, battery malfunction. 4 lights indicate which battery is broken. So a lot of this is going to change. I'm also planning a pet system, but it's going to be pets that nobody likes. Or nobody. So pets that don't really require a lot of animation. Right? So a turtle I can do. A hamster in a spacesuit can move. That's perfect. I'm also thinking I want a fish in a bowl. And of course, the first mission with the pets is that you're gonna get a pet rock, and you got to prove that you can take care of it. It's yeah. What's this? World plot: AI has ruined music. Only one voice, and that is to explain why there's only my music in the game. Man, yeah, I think it has some potential. This game, it's gonna be a lot to do, but if you have anything that you like or would like to maybe suggest for the game or whatever, we have a channel for it in our Discord. So if you would like to help make this game a reality, please let me know. Also, Philly, do you want to make a radio show? you, you want to make a radio show? I need somebody that knows what American radio sounds like to help me make it. So far, I'm planning to make at least like 3 radio stations before there's like a demo available to people. That's the fun thing, though, Phil. You can do whatever, right? I know that one of the radio stations is going to be like talk radio, and I was suggesting earlier that maybe we grab some people from chat and such to just do a call-in show. I think that'd be fun. Involve the community a little bit too. Yeah. Hmm. Exactly, Philly, and that's what I want. That's what I want. Right. And I'm thinking 3 station, maybe two programs per station, and then we just sprinkle it with music. Yeah, Philly. And I'm bad at drama. I'm not a very dramatic guy. So I don't know what's like fun to listen to for people that like drama. So I do most definitely need help with it, you know. What the fuck are we listening to? All right. Well, there we go. But yeah, we'll see how interested people become in the game. But if people actually get excited to try it and shit, I there could actually potentially be some money in it, which would be fun. Would be fun. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. So I have this idea that all the story and voice acting and shit is gonna be made via RP, right? Because I know so many fucking fantastic RPers. And I bet you there's some I could convince to just spend like a day going through little scenarios and shit. Make it fun for the radio, make it fun for the CB radio, right? Because I'm gonna have random like radio calls too, right? You're out there driving on the road, and all of a sudden you're rubber duck, all right, and blah blah blah, and such, and so, right? But yeah, it's very much a work in progress, but it's working so far. And so far, I think there isn't really a gameplay loop, but soon we're getting very close to having a gameplay loop. All right, there's my face. It's bright. Oh, that's bright. Oh, much better. Well, Everybody, thank you so much for being here today. Sorry about the short one. And sorry about no RP today. I just wasn't feeling it, honestly. And yeah, maybe I can do this so we can actually look at something while I'm talking. Does that work? It doesn't really work. That should work though. Yeah, it works. But yes, everybody, thank you so much for being here today. Without y'all, this would be real weird. With y'all, this is a lot more fun. So thank you so much for making it all possible, making it enjoyable as heck. Huh? Oh, this is space music. But as I said, if you have ideas for the game, suggestions, and so on and so forth, if you want to help out in any way, check out the Discord. It's a fun little place for fun little people. And we got a YouTube channel, which some of y'all may be watching on. Who knows? We have a SoundCloud, which is, it's got some stuff on it. And we do song requests, so yeah. So if that's in any way related to anything that you would ever want, it's a good time. It's a good time to just check it out. There's a possibility, right? Wait, yep, that's right. Then I do this. So many screens. Let's see. Who do we want to raid today? Let's go to Big BL. Everybody, say hello to Big Bear. Fantastic streamer, fantastic RPO, fantastic dude all around. Go say hello, spread some of that sweet, sweet loving that y'all do. All right? And do the Skoog raid if you feel like it. If you don't feel like it, don't do it. Refrain from it, I'd say. Right? Don't do nothing you don't want to unless you have to. If you have to, make sure you actually have to. It's not always a gimme, honestly. But everybody, y'all are fucking fantastic. Don't y'all ever forget it. And I hope to see y'all back tomorrow. Not the day after that, because I'm not around tomorrow. Well, I'm around tomorrow, but not. I'll figure it out. All right. I'll let y'all know in the Discord. Did that car just move? Or was that just me? Could have sworn that car moved. Nothing in this game should move without me telling it to. Right? So every time I see movement of any variety, I get a little freaked out. Like there's like a ghost in the box. You know? You know what I'm saying? There's a ghost in the game. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy space. Didn't make any sense.